I'm Kasia.
And I'm Krista.
And we are confidence coaches for
kids.
Hey guys, confidence coaches for kids here. We are back. I'm Kasia.
And I'm Krista.
Back in matching outfits
That's
again.
Right. This is becoming a Friday night habit, matching jams on the couch.
So really quickly, if you have not subscribed, if you have not hit like yet, you need to go ahead and do that so you get the notification about a new video each week.
That's right. So last week we talked about healthy relationships. And so today we wanted to talk to you about unhealthy relationships or evaluating your relationships so that you can know what to do if it's not feeling quite right.
Right. So if you're in a relationship and you're suspecting that it's possibly not a healthy one, there are some questions you can ask yourself. You can ask yourself things like, do I feel safe and comfortable to be myself around this person? Pretty quickly in your gut, you figure out, maybe not.
Yeah, I was just going to say, as you were saying, like if you're suspecting and if somebody's like, well, how do you know if you're suspecting that? It's a feeling.
Yeah.
You get that unsettled feeling in your stomach. You question opportunities you have to hang out with this person or people.
Yeah. If at any point you feel like when you have a chance to hang out with this person, if it creates more anxiety in your body and more kind of heart racing or upset stomach, if it creates more of that than excitement and joy, you have a pretty good indication you're not in a healthy relationship.
Yeah. Also, if you tell your friends, if your friends ask you to do something that you're not comfortable with, we were talking about last week, that like if they want to take pictures and send them to somebody or, and it's silly, minor stuff, right? But you say no and they still do it, that's not valuing you and your values,
and
right?
Your boundaries.
Your boundaries, yes. You keep using that word and I really like it. It's the right word choice for this.
Well, I mean, it is. You do have boundaries that you set up for yourself. Let's talk about parents.
Yes, I
one.
have a story to go with this one. So we were talking about how you got to trust your parents.
Yeah, I think before we even go into the story, though, a lot of times when we are in a situation and we have a friend and our parent is kind of negative, like we sometimes will discount that parent's input. I have to tell you, now that I'm older, you can't do that because your parents know, they have a gut about them. It's usually the right advice.
It is, yeah. They have more life experience, guys, and it's hard when you're a kid to like see that. So real quick, I'll say it real quick. But when I was in 7th grade, I was struggling to find my people, and so friends were friends. People to eat lunch with were people to eat lunch with, and there was a young lady who I kind of just sat with every day at lunch, and she was nice, but my gut told me this was not like a true friendship.
So you knew. Yeah.
I knew, but I also didn't want to be the kid sitting by myself.
Right.
And so, anyways, she had wanted to go to the mall. And so I could tell, my mom had talked to me, like, I'm not sure about this, but I begged my mom, did all the things kids do. And my mom took us to the mall. And we got out of the car, she drove off. And we're walking around the store, and at some time we were, my friend wanted to try some clothes on in the dressing room. And then when we got in there, she said she was going to steal them. And I got really nervous. Yeah. And I didn't know what to do. So I pretended I had to go to the bathroom so that I left that dressing room so I could figure out, what do I do? How do I handle the situation? And I could not believe it, but my mom was there. So I must have come out with a look on my face that allowed my mom to go, Krista needs help. Yeah. And she had been following us around the mall and I didn't even know it. But I am so grateful because she was my out. She was my excuse. I could pretend to be angry and mad at my mom in front of her with the friend there. But inside and later when my friend was gone, be like, oh my gosh, thank you, Mom. Thank you.
Yeah. But Mom knew.
Right?
She knew in her gut that it wasn't the right relationship.
Yeah.
She wanted to make sure that you felt like you could take a risk maybe, but then she was also there as that safety net. Right? And so honestly, I know sometimes it's hard, but sometimes your parents just know.
They do. Right? Yeah.
And thank goodness for her.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and then ending with parents. If there's something that you are uncomfortable with, or a place you don't want to go to, or you don't want to spend the night at a certain friend's house, use your parents as an excuse.
Yes.
I don't know any parent that wouldn't say, yes, use me, throw me under the bus. Because everybody knows what it's like to have nobody wants their cell phone taken away. And if you're like, my mom is going to take my phone and I'm going to be grounded.
My mom will be so mad. There's
my mom's
no way I can do that.
Pick out my clothes for the whole week and take my bedroom door off. I mean, you don't mess with that, right?
Right.
So
yeah, if you are uncomfortable confronting a friend and just saying, no, I don't do that. That's not okay with me. Always throw your parents under the bus, right? We as parents, we would rather have you do that than to go into a dangerous or unsafe situation because you were too afraid to tell your friend no.
Yeah.
So.
And then, you know what? One more thing.
Yeah.
On a very serious note, if you are in a relationship, whether it is with a friend or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and it is not healthy, it is not safe, you do not feel good inside, or you are being hurt in any way, you need to find a trusted adult.
Yes.
And if you are scared to tell a parent, find a family friend, a teacher, a coach, or somebody that you trust to help you with how to handle that situation.
Absolutely. So important.
Yeah.
So, we hope this helps you today. We hope that your relationships are healthy and strong, and you can be brave to step away when you need to.
Yeah. All right, you guys, have a great
Thank
week.
you. Have a good week.
Bye.